Now, the Democratic Alliance in Gauteng is demanding the immediate dismissal of 10 teachers who are convicted sexual offenders but still working with children at Gauteng schools. This was revealed in replies to 2 DA oral questions in the Gauteng Provincial Legislature, according to the member of the Executive Committee for Education, Matome Chiloane. 12 teachers were found to have criminal records for sexual offences, of which 9 are still working at schools, even though there is a vetting process in place. Now, Chiloane revealed that a total of 40 teachers over the past 3 years had been convicted in a court of law for sexual offences. One of the teachers is still working for the department and has received a final written warning. Now, to discuss this further, we are joined by DA Gauteng Spokesperson for Education, Michael Waters. Michael, thank you for joining us. Good afternoon.
To you and your viewers.
Great, thank you for joining. Now, Gauteng, Mr. Waters, what are the current statistics regarding the number of teachers in South Africa who are registered sex offenders?
So we don't know the full figure because the government has failed to vet teachers before they actually are employed. And so I can give you figures of what's happened. Currently in the Gauteng province alone, and it's only one province, they've conducted vetting of 9% of all teachers. We have about 86,000 teachers in our province, and there were 12 teachers that were found to have criminal records before they were employed by the department. So sexual predators, as you know, they prey on children, and of these 12 that were found to have criminal records, they were either working at primary schools or at schools where children have special needs. So they're really preying on the vulnerable of our society. Now, out of those 12, 9 are still working for the department, and it's an absolute disgrace. They should be dismissed immediately in order to protect our children.
Okay, Michael, you say that the information is unknown. Does this mean that there is no system currently in place for identifying and reporting sex offenders with the teaching profession, or is it that there is a system that doesn't work?
There's a system that's not being implemented. So we have some great laws here. We have the Children's Act, which clearly states that before any person is employed in the public sector that works with children in any capacity, so it could be a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, etc., they have to be vetted against 2 registers. We actually have 2 registers. We have one that's called the Child Protection Register, and the other one is the National Register of Sex Offenders. And both, an individual's name is supposed to be vetted against both these registers before they can be employed, and it's simply not happening. And what we are doing to our children, we're placing them in harm's way by allowing these predators to work with them and to prey on them.
So what specific policies are being suggested by the DA to ensure the safety of learners from sexual predators within schools then?
Well, we need a streamlined process where both registers are combined and where it is free for departments to vet individual teachers. So currently they get charged 40 Rand per vetting process. And if you have 86,000 teachers in one province, you can multiply that by 14. That gives you an indication of the cost. So it's punitive. We are calling for a streamlined process that is free and where priority is given to departments where, like the education or health, where there's a huge number of children that access those services on a daily basis.
Mr. Michael Waters, I want to say thank you very much for joining us to give us more detail on this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.